Hi Geminis, welcome back, part 3. Apologize for it being so spaced out. This may be a little disjointed too because it's a few days later. I'm having some phone issues. So, with the King of Wands, it could be a fire sign. So you're talking a Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries. Not necessarily though. I think a lot of tarot people that stress that it's a specific sign, I think they're wrong. That's just my opinion. To me, it's a person who's a master of the element, so anybody really can master that element, depending maybe if they have a lot of fire signs. Also, if they're older. So because these guys are coming up in reverse, I would assume these people are older and they are masters of that element, but they may not be specifically a fire sign or a water sign. This card could be also saying that not to let your passions or desires get carried away at this moment. Maybe to do with a heartbreak. You may start, let's say, going out and seeing a lot of people or drinking. A fire sign that's in reverse, that's a king, can usually be a player. Even a female, if it's a female, they can be a player when they're operating from their negative side. They have a flee and flight mentality. I don't think we really need to discuss, I can't remember if I discussed the Three of Hearts already, or the Three of Swords. So we'll just go along here to the King of Cups. Now the King of Cups is a water sign, so you're talking Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Again, not necessarily. In this deck, I see it also as a fire sign, because you have in the corner here. So again, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. The card that's underneath it reminds me of Libra, because if you see that the scales are here, and Libra in Vedic astrology, everybody says it's the balance of the scales of justice. It's if you study Vedic astrology, it's not. Libra's the merchant. It's business oriented. So this King of Cups could be emotionally manipulating. He could be manipulating at work because it's a business card, or it could even be a Libra, because Libras are represented by Venus. Venus is an emotional sign, so they can tend to come up as the cups. Even Geminis can come up as the King of Cups, because everybody thinks that Libras are the most romantic. I'd have to disagree. I think it's Geminis, because Geminis, you guys, again, in Vedic astrology, and Western astrology, you guys are the twins. In Vedic astrology, you guys are actually the lovers, so a male and a female. So you guys are like the Rico Suaves of all zodiac signs. I mean, if you ever see a couple that looks odd, like if a guy has a really hot girlfriend, he's probably a Gemini or a Libra. But I'd put my money down on a Gemini, because Geminis, you guys can talk anybody into anything. So this could be the same person, and it has to do with business. Or this could be a Leo, because the Leo card's here, and Leo is a sun sign, so that could be trying to say it's a sun sign. What else? So, for those of you that aren't dealing with an ex, this could just be old friends coming back into the picture. This card is also known as a past life connection. I've heard some people say you do have the Two of Cups here, so you could have a past life connection with somebody. The positive side is you guys have somebody in your life, because you have the Two of Cups, so it could even be a pair. Two of Cups is not romantic partnership. It can be, because 2 is the number of love. The number 2 is standing out quite significantly in your reading. Which makes me think of Gemini, because Gemini, you guys are 2 people. You got the scales, so there's 2 here. You got the 2, you know, the red here is to do with love, and the orange here is to do with the passion, but the cup sky is emotional. Yeah. So what's important to know is that there's 2 lessons here. If this is not somebody, it's a sneaky card, right? Somebody trying to get away with something. It could be at work. I feel for some of you it's at work. For those that's not at work, it could be a relationship. The reason why I stress so much about it not being a specific sign with these cards is because if you're first getting into tarot is meant to guide you. It's not meant to reveal life events. It's there to guide you, and it's there to guide you on your path. You guys have that up here. And that's important to know, because if you are together with somebody and you see him coming up in reverse, like the King of Wands, and the King of Wands can be a player when he's in reverse. And if you are interacting, if your husband or wife is a fire sign, it doesn't mean that it's them. I see a lot of people, because this is the Tower cards here, I see a lot of people freak out when they get a reading and they see, like, oh, it's specifically a fire sign, my husband's a fire sign. No, it doesn't have to be that. It's just a person who's mastered that element. Anybody can do that if they are centered enough. So what's important is that you guys think about anything before you react, not to let your passions and your emotions get the better of you right now. And if it's at work, if these guys are affecting you at work, or girls, they could be more masculine energy coming through, then it's important that you speak up and not let somebody screw you over, but do it in a polite way. Whoever's doing this, kill them with kindness. Be the bigger person. And if this is affecting you at work, I'd say start looking for another job, because the Tower is coming up and you have this 7 of Swords here, which is there's 2 lessons. So either you stay and you suffer in the situation, or you move along down a pathway. Yeah, so that's what I got. I'm sorry if it's disjointed. Like I said, I didn't watch the other videos that I did do. I'm not. It's weird to hear your own voice. So I just picked this up, and I don't have much time because my phone, like I said, I'm having issues with it, or it's not charging, and the guy said it's going to take 3 days to fix it, so I want to try to get these videos out before I put it in to get fixed. Okay, so for your angel cards that I pulled, before it came out, with this deck I just shuffle them until the cards pop out. It's the only deck I do it with. If you don't believe in angels, substitute it for whatever you do believe in. I just like them because the messages are quite informative. So for your first card, it says 6 of Emotions. Memories can fill your heart with many emotions. It's important to remember your past accurately without seeing it as better or worse than it was. People you used to know may return to your life unexpectedly. Children could be an important issue, or may need to reconnect with your own inner child. The next card you have, it's a bird. If you guys see that, a bird giving a message. I always tell people to pay attention to birds, look up the spiritual meaning if you see specific birds. It says, Messenger of Emotions. This is the beginning of a new emotional experience that could grow into something deeper. You may receive a message expressing feelings that you didn't even know were developing. A social invitation could soon be on its way to you. There's a person involved who's very gentle and loving, with only the kindest of intentions. It could be you, especially if you're artistic, shy, and sensitive. Next card we have is the 5 of Action. And it says, your angels want you to know that your current challenges push you to be assertive and self-confident. Be willing to stand up for yourself and defend your position. You have the right to excuse yourself from those who bring you drama in your life. And the next card we have is the 4 of Thought. It says, spend time in nature listening for guidance from your angels and your own inner voice, because overanalyzing the situation won't provide the answers you're seeking. Consider taking a vacation or a small break to help you rejuvenate and become clear on what your next step should be. Meditation can be very helpful. I find yoga to be quite helpful. So for you guys, with the Tower, don't fear it. Again, if some of you made a wish, the Tower can step in when your wish is coming true. Like, some people don't think so, but it's just you're getting what you asked for, just not in the way you want, in the way you need it. And that's unfortunately the way life works. Geminis, I think you guys can appreciate the humor in that. You guys are really optimistic, so I think you guys will be fine. And haters are going to hate. So if you have anybody around you that's hating, smile and nod. Don't let them affect you, because that's actually going to tick them off all the more. The second that you let them know that it's affecting you, then they are going to continue doing it, and they've gained power over you, and we don't want that. If your work environment's unhealthy, then you need to remove yourself from that, but be smart about it. Dot your I's, cross your T's, start putting out applications, and when you get a job that you want, you can go into work and drop the mic. Tell everybody off if you want to, but in a nice way. Value yourself. And that's what these cards are telling you, really, is don't let other people affect you. I'd suggest listening to music. Music can be quite healing. A song that came to mind for me, for you guys, is, I think the group is called Classified, Inner Ninja. To me, that's a Gemini song. Also, Nicki Minaj, Moment for Life. There's some lyrics in there that I think will help you guys right now. And I'll talk to you guys next month. Have a good one.